Welcome into episode 75 of the Watchlist podcast. I'm your host for today, Jagger, joined by my wonderful, beautiful, the best co-host in the world, Christian, Jacob, and Chase. We're missing Jordan today, sadly. He's also one of the best co-hosts in the world. It's been we haven't caught up in a long time. We were last recorded on June 26th. It is now July 5th, so there's a lot to catch up on. Today we'll be doing the halfway point of 2026. How this episode is going to go, I'm not really sure. We're kind of doing a lot of the same stuff we did with the Oscars, but not as complex, and I don't have a slideshow because I've been in South Carolina for the last week. So let's start out with Jacob. How are we doing?
Doing good. Hair's looking bad as usual. Yeah, I've been working from home like all week, so I actually was able to get to a bunch of movies and have to like commute. So that was nice. Pretty like relaxing, chill week, which even though I know I was just home for like a week, I think I talked to you guys about this. Like it was just like still kind of stressful having to like jump around from like place to place to see like everyone I needed to see. So it's nice to have like a week to actually relax, which I feel like I didn't really get on my trip. But so yeah, that was great. 4th of July was yesterday. I went out to Hermosa Beach, the Hermosa Pier, which for La La Land fans, I went to the Lighthouse Cafe, which is like where they shoot all the jazz like sequences or whatever in that jazz bar. So I went there, which was really cool. And like obviously the pier is right there, which is like where Ryan Gosling does like City of Stars. So.
It's weird. I didn't get any pictures from you. Did you?
I didn't take any pictures. I didn't take any pictures.
He was in the moment. He didn't need to.
You were in the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't really in the picture vibe, but it was cool. It was definitely like just walking along the beach was actually insane. I'm like I've really never seen a beach like that in my life. Like it was so sick. And then being there was obviously really cool. And then I got to shit ton of movies this week. Like I was saying, like because I was just home, so yeah, I watched more than Jagger this week, which is pretty impressive. Started off with The French Connection. I thought this was gonna be the best movie I watched this week because it was actually so fucking good. Like contemplated a 5, might go out on a rewatch. I don't know. It was like pretty much a perfect movie. Cutter's Way, really great. Noir with Jeff Bridges and John Hurd. West Side Story I watched because I want to watch the Spielberg one, so I figured I watched the original first. Really good. Don't think the songs are all that memorable, so I don't know. It was like they're all right, but it was a good movie. The Road, solid, like post-apocalyptic movie with Viggo Mortensen. The Good Dinosaur, one of the Pixars I haven't seen. Definitely not like terrible, but one of the worst Pixar for sure, I think. So I'm on board with that take.
I haven't seen that one, so that's a little disappointing to hear.
Yeah, I think that's kind of why I avoided it because like everyone kind of says it was bad, but I'm like, how bad could a Pixar movie really be? And it's like not that bad, but like it's definitely one of the weaker ones that I've seen for sure. So yeah. Ratings wise, I've been 4.5 French Connection, Cutter's Way 3.5, West Side Story 3.5, The Road a 3, Good Dinosaur 2.5. Then The Fugitive Kind, Sidney Lumet, Marlon Brando movie, solid, 3 stars. The Fifth Element, Jordan gave this a 2, but he was like, it's super weird and like kind of fun, so he was like, you should check it out. I really liked it. I thought it was very fun and like really interesting, kind of weird, unique sci-fi movie. I think you guys would enjoy it. I gave it a 3.5.
Last night, but fell asleep.
You started it last night?
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd like it. Crystal Skull, I got to.
Oh my god, I didn't
really
see
bad.
that.
It's really bad.
Did you dial?
It's so great.
I didn't do dial. I was gonna do dial tonight. But,
god,
dude, it was bad. The first like 30-ish to 45 minutes, maybe, I was like, all right, this is like stupid, but Spielberg is like so good that like I'm actually like somewhat enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying the filmmaking aspect of it. Like it's kind of fun. And then like spoiler alert for Crystal Skull, but like once Indy and Mutt like initially find the Crystal Skull and they get like captured, after that it was just like an absolute sweat to the finish. I thought like I was just
See,
like
I
not into
I
it
don't
at
know.
all.
Maybe I'm just a huge fan, but I think that I still think like despite it being like what it is, I think it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was like hoping for more fun. Like I know there was the big like Shia LaBeouf doing a split between cars thing, but I thought
So
that
it's funny that you're bringing this up now because this came up at work the other day. Mate, shout out Mate if he's listening to the pod still. I doubt it, but he was talking about. He's like, "Did you guys know that Indiana Jones can talk to monkeys, mate?" And then I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then he was like, "Yeah, I just recently watched King with the Crystal Skull, and he's fucking talking to bloody monkeys, mate." And I'm like, "What?" I don't remember him talking to monkeys, but every time I think of monkeys in Crystal Skull, I think of Jagger now because of the swinging Shia LaBeouf scene, which
yeah,
always makes me laugh.
So bad, so good.
I don't remember him talking to monkeys, but yeah, I mean, he definitely obviously Shia LaBeouf swings with them. Um, yeah, I don't know, not great enough for me, unfortunately. Um, the Lighthouse, and I watched right after that, which is just absolutely perfect. Figured I'd watch it because the werewolf trailer dropped. Just a ridiculous movie.
Egger's
The Wind
best.
Rises. What's that?
Egger's best.
Oh yeah, Tiger's best for sure. Um,
Holy shit, Crystal Skull has a 2.8 on Letterboxd.
is it really?
That's
I
crazy.
was a little higher.
Sorry.
You're good. The Lighthouse, or no, I said The Lighthouse. The Wind Rises was next. Studio Ghibli movie that I haven't seen. That was also like absolutely unbelievable. Like another one I almost gave 5 stars, 4.5. Like devastating, but like beautiful.
I was going to ask you about that. When do you think I would like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Your
Yeah. I was actually thinking.
your banner and your poster that you picked look incredible. So I was like, that just looks like something I would enjoy.
Dude, it's like, yeah, it's a really, really beautiful movie. The Perfect Neighbor is like a documentary on Netflix that I watched. I think it was nominated for an Oscar or something. It was. That was interesting. It was like pretty much all like police body cam footage, which was cool. Um, this neighbor in it is like the absolute worst of all time, like literally one of the worst ever. Um, and then I'll end on on Kagamusha, the Kurosawa film that I own. I'll take a second on this because so Jagger and I like have been talking about it for a while because we both like you can't rent this on anything, you can't watch it on streaming, like you pretty much have to have it physical to watch it. And so we both were kind of like, all right, like we should probably get this movie on Criterion so we can actually watch it. Got it back in the last sale in like the fall or whatever or the winter, and just like have not watched it for whatever reason since. It's been sitting there, and I'm like meaning to watch it for so long. And now with the sale back, I was like, all right, I want to like watch my last blind buy before I buy anything else new now. So finally popped it in. I was like, I don't know if I'm really in the mood for like a 3-hour samurai movie right now. Like maybe I'm forcing this. Like I think honestly, like I put it at like 35 in my like ranking of 5 stars. Like this might be like a legitimate like top 10 to 15 movie I've ever seen. Like this thing was literally unbelievable. Like every single second of this, I was like completely locked in, and it's like one of the best looking movies ever. Um, yeah, I mean it's got like everything. So I put it like top 2 Kurosawa. I put it over Seven Samurai, over Ran. I still have it behind like High and Low. But dude, like completely blew me away. Like I haven't been this excited about a first time watch in like a long time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
the
really
fact that you
fucking
have
cool.
it over Ran gets me really excited.
Gets you ready to run.
Dude. Oh my
Ran, because
God.
Ran is like a 3-hour masterpiece that is like one of the most beautiful samurai films ever. Not even just samurai, like one of the most beautiful films ever. And then like I see the banners for Cage Musha. I think I just butchered that, but like I'm very excited now.
The banner that I picked, like there were like 3 other banners I picked, but I didn't want to spoil like the best shots of the movie for you, like some of the best moments. So I was like, I'll pick this one that's still unreal. Like, but it's like not like yeah, I mean I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. I think you guys would love it.
Beautiful. Now it's definitely on like top of my watch list. I have like 12 movies that are like on my watch list over here, and that's. I mean, I have one Stanley Kubrick movie left, so I gotta fucking watch Lolita first, but a physical watch that'll be up next. So Chase is taking a phone call. Schnur, are you done?
Yeah, I mean, I guess or Criterion sale. I got In the Mood for Love and Network 4K, and I'm going back when Elephant Man drops, like we were talking about.
Huge.
That's it.
Christian, any exciting news for you this week?
Nothing exciting. But maybe I'll watch that movie on the VC. You know what's on it. Let's go. Nothing exciting. Been locked into work because they're changing a lot of the rules for us, which kind of sucks because I kind of like started to figure it out. I've been doing well. Now they're changing a lot of shit up and got to reinvent myself. So we'll figure it out, but it's going to be a grind for the next couple of weeks. Only got to one movie, but I've been dying to rewatch this movie, and I did. And I want to continue watching them. A Quiet Place. And it surprised me again. Like, I remember liking it, but I was like, come on, I don't know. We'll see. Watched it again. It was great. The first one is great. I remember the third one. The third one is like a preview, right? Yeah, day one. I remember not liking that one too much, but I think I remember the first two being solid. So I'm gonna try to run through them, see what I think, and then I really want to watch The Purges too. I don't know why I'm in such like a
Rewatching mood.
I just also feel like those movies are like
horror.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in the mood to watch those types of movies. So we're gonna get to that. Other than that, we lost Mitch Robb this week. That one hurt. Got Drummond back, signed Drummond. See how that one works out.
Imagine if you had told
left.
yourself.
What'd you say?
Imagine if you had told yourself in 2017 that Andre Drummond was the backup center for the Knicks.
Coming off a championship.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, he was dating Jeanette McCurdy, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyways, where was I? Patrick Ewing left the Knicks too. That one pissed me off. What the hell was that about?
Like, yeah, it's weird.
But anyways, yeah, like hung out with some friends, family this weekend. Grandparents are still here through August. 4th of July. Saw Rachel's brother because he's in town. Unfortunately, didn't really like do the 4th of July festivities that I would have liked, like, you know, swimming in a pool, fireworks, eating, you know, barbecue food. Didn't get all that, but later at night hung out with some friends, which was solid. And yeah, here we are.
Nice. Chase?
I'll say happy belated birthday to Jordan 2 days ago. He's not listening right now, but if he is, on the very off chance, I don't want him to be like, what the fuck? So had to throw that in there.
That's a really good impression.
As you guys know, Ava and I are catching up on Spider-Man before Brand New Day at the end of the month. So outside of just working, we've just been watching the Spider-Man movies. We did Far From Home. It was definitely, I would say, better than I remembered it being. It's still not like my favorite Spider-Man movie, but I go back and forth on like Mysterio. I think like Mysterio is like a cool villain, and like Jake Gyllenhaal is like, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal. But I'm like kind of indifferent on Mysterio. I don't know. What do you guys think about Mysterio in Far From Home?
I think he sucks.
I haven't seen the movie in like a long time, but I remember liking him.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
That's my least favorite of the Tom Holland movies for sure.
Say again?
What's that?
That's my least favorite of the Tom Holland movies for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Homecoming is my least favorite.
I think Homecoming
But again, I haven't watched them in a while.
So we did Far From Home, and then we moved along to TASM 1. Ava loved TASM 1. That's been her favorite Spider-Man movie so far, of the first two Tobey ones, the first two Tom Holland ones, and now we're halfway through TASM 2. So I think that
girls love the Garfield. I don't know what it is. It's just insane. Sophia, like, that's her favorite Spider-Man. Those are her favorite movies from that.
She's behind me right now, and after everything you're saying, she's going,
It's probably because Chase looks just like Garfield.
yeah, okay. Not with this head of hair. We're the
Did
bad
you
hair.
see,
We're the bad
did
hair
you see the
pod.
head of hair that he has for Wimbledon? I think it is
For Wimbledon?
No.
whatever it is right now. But look up Andrew Garfield hair over the last like week. It is absolutely insane. People are like, so I guess Martin Scorsese is moving forward with the new Jesus movie, and it's been cast already.
Oh wow.
It is
That'll be
actually insane.
Let's go.
So yeah, I would say that Andrew Garfield's definitely her Spider-Man so far, but still to be concluded. And that's been
Yeah,
it.
look
Wow.
at that, dude.
Holy hell.
It looks like AI. It's so good.
Oh wow.
It's actually special.
I watched something on TV last night on cable. I just can't remember what it was, and I went to bed to it, and I was like, "This is incredible."
Love Island?
No,
Oh,
I didn't even
no.
shout out Love Island.
I didn't even talk about that.
Me,
Love
if you could talk.
Island is definitely the best content of 2026. I have no doubt.
Should we talk about movie night?
Dude, we could talk about movie night. Sincere is actually the dumbest guy I've ever seen in my life.
I'm sorry, Chase. We're
I
interrupting.
think
No, it's
Melanie
okay. I'm done anyways.
would be the dumbest girl, though.
If she took him back, I'm like, I'm out on Melanie though.
Wait, did you watch the next couple episodes?
Yeah, so I've been like kind of following it through TikTok, but like I've been trying to avoid it, and then I was convinced to watch it when movie night was happening, and then it was like absolutely electric. So I'm like hooked again.
It's so bad, but it reels you in like no other show can. Like I fucking hate this show so much, but it's so entertaining. Sophia gets really like genuinely sad on Wednesdays and Saturdays when there aren't new episodes.
That's me now. Last night I listened to the talk show, whatever you call it.
After dark.
After dark. Yeah, after some, whatever it is. I was listening to it last night. Yeah, Sincere, Casey. What do you guys think about the double standard? Are you guys like filled all? Like, you guys are all filled in.
I fully think that it is a double standard because just because that he disrespected, I understand it is disrespectful. But then immediately she was just kissing all up on the other guy and Carl and just completely.
Which one
I
is
just think it's a little bullshit. Movie night kind of exposed that, and I think fans see it. So
Which
I
girl
agree.
was this?
Anaya.
but I understand. But like after the last, are you're all cut up? Whatever.
Ava disagrees.
Yeah.
She's saying she disagrees. Do you want to come
Yeah.
with your opinion?
All the girls disagree. All the girls disagree.
Let's have our first special guest.
Casey was very disrespectful.
He was.
Absolutely.
And she only did all that because she saw the heart rate challenge.
Come closer.
She would not have done that if she didn't see the heart rate challenge. She was
think
like,
every-
okay, now F him, he's being weird. And she still didn't take, I can't believe she didn't take Carl. I was like, girl.
Yeah, that's
That
the
was so bad.
That's on her.
such a bad move, and she's like, I feel so stupid right now because that was the stupidest move I could have ever seen.
Everybody needs a Carl. Like I'm choosing Carl in that video.
Oh, yeah.
Carl's really the best one on
Carl,
the
he
show.
just doesn't know his name, but it's
Carl's
Carl.
literally a fucking block. I mean,
Carl-
great guy, but like he is the like biggest brick wall of all time. So
Is
Carl's the
Anaya's the one who ditched Carl, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yes,
Yeah. He's the only normal guy on the show, only normal person on the show.
no, Caleb's
Caleb was normal. He was just like a brick wall. Like that guy just did not have anything to say ever. I don't know. He was just like super boring.
Sophia's in the back right now talking to her friend. She's like, I hear them talking about Love Island.
Tell her I said hello.
It's terrible. It's awful.
So
I
all
think
the boys,
Kenzie's guy's the worst. Kenzie's guy's the worst of all time too.
freaking
No,
Dylan.
Yeah, the guy who keeps crying.
Dylan. What is Dylan doing with Kenzie, bro? Who the hell
he's
wants
too
Kenzie?
emotional.
Who would want
Well,
Kenzie?
a lot of these people are just hanging on by a thread. They don't really care about the other person just to get more time and attention and like more followers after this. And I understand,
True.
it makes sense,
That's true.
but
They couldn't kick Kenzie off the show. She's too big for clicks. But they got,
Yeah.
thank God they got Gall off. I can't stand him.
Oh my God, Ava called him dirty gallbladder.
He's
I can't stand him.
horrific.
Yeah.
All right, we could be done talking about Love Island, but
Yeah.
I'll be watching tonight.
I have so much more to talk about, but it's okay. Who are we rooting for? I mean, we already know who won. We know who won.
We know who will win in the end.
Oh, yeah.
In that, so it
I'm
doesn't
rooting for
matter.
them.
Yeah.
I think they're chill.
Trinity is the best.
Bryce and Trinity are chill.
Trinity's hysterical. I do love Zach and Kata as well.
Me too. People hate Zach online. I don't see
I
it.
know.
Dude, he's
I don't
so
fuck. Kata's
I don't
fucking
know
annoying
them-
to
I don't know them
me.
by name.
Kata's special.
Zach is the British guy.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I've always said to Ava that, I mean, I've only watched 2 episodes of the whole season, but I've always said to her that he's definitely just in it for the money. Like,
No.
He
I
loves
don't think
Kata.
so. I mean,
am I thinking of the
he's
right
named,
guy?
but
He's the
The one that
British
looks-
guy, his curly beard.
The one that looks like Zayn?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
this is how they get you because you won't be watching. They'll be watching with you in the room. And then that happened with me like over the last 2 seasons, and now I'm like halfway through the season. I just joined it because when you listen and it's like there's no way this could be real. Like I'm watching something else and I'm listening in the background. Like there's no way this could be real.
Yeah.
That these are real people, and that's how you get you.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Okay, done. Chase. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that about settles it for me.
All right. Now to me. We haven't recorded in a while, so last week went to my first wedding ever as an adult. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Not as fun without alcohol, but that's okay. It's insane how much, like how little it would cost you to get, or how little it cost you to get from Jersey to New York City with Ubers. Like I paid $70 yesterday from Newark to my apartment. What's
Does
that
that
say?
go? Christian, I think you're echoing.
No.
Let's see.
You try it again.
We good now?
Yeah.
We good now? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I did it also from the wedding. But after that, fun wedding. Went down to South Carolina on the Sunday and then got back yesterday on the 4th. Just redid all the 4th activities anyway over the last week. What's happening?
Sorry, I'm opening a jar.
Were you actually opening a pickle jar?
I'm trying to, yeah. Oh my God.
You're not built like that.
Yeah.
They're unlucky I'm not there. Yeah, he's not built like that. He's not built like that.
Clip that. Clip that face.
Yeah, you're out, bro. You're out, little bro.
Get the pickle jar out of here.
You're out, little bro. Ava, do us the favor and open it.
I got the first one. I can't get the second
Oh my
one.
God, I'm actually beat red right now.
Get a knife and start tapping on the thing.
You
gotta get a paper towel. and then
I'll be
twist
right
it.
back. Hang on.
Okay, but I did all the 4th activities over the last week. I was on the boat multiple times, golfing. That was fun. It was so hot. I'm going to be so tired. Watched Love Island over the last week. I watched the entirety of The Studio. Phenomenal show. Really is great. It's like, I don't know if I want to compare it to Entourage, but it's like a show like The League or Entourage where these movie stars and TV stars show up, and it's just like so cool to see. Like Paul Dano's in the first scene of episode 1. Cool. I mean, I sped through it. I can't wait for season 2. I think that's all for
What
the
show is that?
The Studio.
Oh,
Very good. I don't know if I talked about Repo Man last time, but Repo Man, fantastic movie. Got it blind buy on the Criterion sale. It is just absolutely hilarious. My plane watch was 10 Cloverfield Lane because we watched Cloverfield last week. Very good. I don't know which one I like better anymore. I think last week I said that I liked 10 Cloverfield Lane better than Cloverfield, but I think I would choose Cloverfield right now. But still 3.5s. Watch The Sheep Detectives with Sophia's sister. Great movie. Great movie. Very an emotional movie. Jordan's definitely got to watch that. Probably not listening, but really good. There were a couple lines that got me bad, but no crying. The cloud in the end, I was like, oh, that's just beautiful.
I was like gripping my armrest in the theater when that cloud popped up.
What happened?
I was like gripping the armrest in my theater.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one. Obsession rewatched with all of Sophia's family. Definitely an interesting watch. So I can't. It is a very different watch on at home than theater, I will say. And I saw someone talking about it. They're like, with the upscaling to 4K, it doesn't make Nikki as scary. I can't say that because whenever you're watching with people and it's kind of like talking, it's not going to be the same. Nothing's going to be the same as it was in theaters compared to at home. So I guess I'm leaning more. I brought it up to a 4.5, and then I'm like kind of leaning towards 4 still. But I don't know. It's still a fantastic movie. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. What a trip. Jacob, I think you had it at a 3.5 initially, and then you brought it up to a 4, correct?
I think I just gave it a 4. Straight up.
I gave it a 3.5. Good. Watched Legally Blonde for the first time. I could see how it's a classic, but there are some scenes that literally take me out. I'm like, there's no way this is real. And then finished off. What's happening?
I was trying to clear my camera, that made it worse.
Finished off David Fincher's filmography with Mank.
What's going on today?
No idea. Mank, good movie, good filmmaker. I can't wait for the adventures of Cliff Booth. I can't say that. Like, I literally can't say his fucking name.
Is that
whenever
August?
I record TikToks? What?
Is that August?
That is August or October. I don't know, but I can't wait to see that in theaters. I'll definitely be going.
I was thinking about that movie the other day, actually.
Yeah, excited.
Kind of looks nice.
Well, I've been watching a lot of World Cup recently. We saw a fantastic game in Argentina and Cape Verde. A lot of fun, but I've been watching a lot. Today, there's some great games. Norway versus Brazil. I'll be taking Norway. I already did. And Erling Haaland to score a goal, even though they're underdogs. And then later is England versus Mexico at 8:00, which they campaigned to get the movie, to get it off of the 8:00 slate, but everyone's been like doing the same thing. But now England was complaining that it's at like 1 a.m. Japan, or I don't know what it was, where they were literally up at like 2:30 in the morning for start time, and they weren't complaining. So classic England, right, Schnurr?
Sad.
For those who don't know, Jacob was born in England. Did you know that?
I was born in Oxford. It's my homeland.
That's why he's the smartest guy.
Obviously rooting for the U.S., but I usually when U.S. gets eliminated, I hop on the England train.
You actually?
Every time, yeah, and then they always lose. Every single time.
Is that why you're such a big Jet fan? We got such a great following over there.
Yeah, I can't wait to be a Jets fan this year. I'm actually really excited for a new start.
That's disgusting. That is it for my week.
Speaking of football, by the way, really quick, football. I was thinking about it, and we're so close to August, which means that it's almost fantasy football draft season, and it's actually making me sick to my stomach.
It's terrible.
About it.
I haven't thought about it for a second.
I saw a post that was like the Jets play football next month. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
I'm not ready. Which I think it's really cool that we skip, like, every 4 years we skip the dog days of summer. So that's really cool because the Yankees suck right now, but at least we got one win. What are we, one of the last 9?
We could still ride the Knicks out and watch them every day.
That's true. That's true. But next thing you know, football and then basketball again and craziness.
Yeah.
This is what we
Yes.
do. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Football, football, football.
It's literally the
Um,
best quote ever.
By the way, quickly, sorry. Cliff Booth is expected December 23rd, so actually a lot farther away.
I
Than
think
got
that's
Werewolf and-
that's Netflix release. I think it'd be releasing in theaters, in select theaters in
Oh,
November.
really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is, that's more exciting. But like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of great releases coming. We'll be talking about it today. But on to the news. First thing I think we got to talk about, and I'm kind of grouping things together. Dark Side actor will be announced soon. Mr. Terrific series in the works, and then Deathstroke and Bane movie prioritize at DC with no director or cast attached.
Don't really care.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't
I've
care
been
much
thinking about
either, to
this.
be honest.
That's sad.
I might be out on superhero movies until further notice.
But is it superhero movie? I mean, yeah, actually, Marvel's kind of dead. But if Supergirl wasn't shit, and you guys all saw it, and then all this bullshit prioritizing things wasn't happening, would you be in on DC?
If Supergirl landed, then yeah, because then I'd be like, okay, Superman was good, Supergirl was good, Clayface is coming out. Like, okay, this could be a good run. But now, some of the projects that you just talked about, they just don't pique my interest at all. Like, for me, I'm not super into the DC lore. I don't really know too much about Mr. Terrific, but there's no way I'm tuning into a Mr. Terrific series. It's just not happening.
I feel like I know DC lore. I don't know anything about Mr. Terrific besides Superman.
Yeah,
So
I'm so excited for Clayface. Everything else you just named, I'm just don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I probably won't see it, to be honest.
Clayface?
No, Clayface I'll see, but I'm saying everything else that comes in between.
Mr. Terrific. I mean, I'm a Christian. Mr. Terrific show is just not going on my literally no way unless I'm literally doing nothing and I'm so bored and I'm just let me just throw on something in the background.
When do we get a Moon Knight level superhero TV show again?
But so that was
That was all right.
I mean, Moon Knight was great. I loved it. But that's the fall off of superheroes to me, because that's when we just started vastly expanding and just TV show after TV show, characters we don't care about, movies we don't care about.
Yeah.
And it seems like DC, I'm kind of getting to the point where it's DC is already doing this. And if it just relaxed and started taking its time and just let characters play out like Marvel did at the start, we'd be fine. Because Iron Man and Incredible Hulk were the first two movies released, and those Iron Man was great, but it wasn't the best thing ever. Incredible Hulk was pretty shit. So even if we had those two and just but we're just prioritizing things we don't need to prioritize. If they just took the Marvel route, they would succeed, but it's just they're panicking and it shows.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, with a lot of superhero content that's in development or coming out now, it just doesn't really do much for me. I don't know. I think it's just because of the amount of slop we've gotten over the last several years, where it's just it's so hard for me to lock into a new project unless it's a really core character, like a Superman or an Iron Man or a Spider-Man or something like that.
I mean, I feel on Marvel's side, we already ran through everybody's favorite characters. Obviously, there's more characters in Marvel that you guys are probably more excited about. Kang was supposed to be great, Magneto, whatever. But I don't know. For me, Iron Man is done. Thor has ran its course. Spider-Man has ran its course for me. So.
Yeah. I think it's just we've been alive, not very long. So cinema's been superhero took over our youth. But like, and before that in the 90s, it was like independent cinema and just a lot of different things. So like superhero cinema ends now, and then like what's going to be the next
Wave.
stage of movies?
With that said, though, that doesn't apply to the Batman Part 2. Like, we're all very excited about
There'll
that.
always be greatness.
Yeah.
But
So-
the slob is run its course.
So Disney owns like all the characters in Marvel, right?
Yes, except it's like a
Not all.
joint thing with Sony and with Spider-Man.
Right.
And
So like
Hulk,
most
I
of
think.
them, and so like they like obviously created the MCU. In 20 years, could they technically just like start remaking movies like and just make like an original Thor movie just like outside of the MCU and have like no connection to it, and just
Yeah.
like
I
make
think so.
new
They didn't
content?
make the movies. Disney only. When did it happen? When did Disney buy like the rights to these characters and stuff? Because they weren't creating things with like it was like kind of Favreau.
Like 2010s?
Disney officially bought Marvel on December 31st, 2009.
Okay, 2008 was, or 2009 was.
Iron Man was 2008, so it must have been like. At least I think Iron Man was 2008.
Less than I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can do that. They can do whatever they want. I don't know. It just kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
we can move on. On the brighter side, Werewolf trailer released.
Whew.
Looked good.
You know what? I thought the trailer was absolutely phenomenal, but I did see some discourse online saying like, "Oh, when is Eggers gonna get away from this style? All his movies look the same. All his trailers look the same." It's like, yeah, I get it, but he's also like the only director that can create like a period piece like that, I think, and create a world and be so exceptional with it. So I'm just like, all of his movies are hitting. Like this is his style. Just like keep doing it. I love it.
Yeah, that's also like Wes Anderson. He has the same fucking style for every movie he's done. Basically, he was crafting like. There's no I see no problem with that. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
I will say for me personally, watching the trailer, that was my first thought, was that it does look very similar to previous movies he's made, which, like you said, like directors have their styles. And I'm sure it's going to be really good still. It doesn't make me like nervous for it, but like it still looked really good. But I do worry about a bit of repetition if it comes out and I watch it and it's like it feels the same as like I mean I've only seen The Witch and I've seen
The
Nosferatu
And Northman.
You've seen
and Northman, yeah. So I do worry a bit about like the repetition of it. But like again, the trailer looks great. Like I'm still excited.
The Lighthouse is so different from the rest, and I think Northman is also pretty different, I guess. So I think it's just in correlation because he just did a vampire movie in Nosferatu, and the next one is werewolf. Like, I don't see a problem with it at all.
I mean, I was thinking of like Scorsese too, who's like obviously made his name in like with like mafia movies, but then he would do something like After Hours or King of Comedy or like I don't know, like Age of Innocence. Like he would just like, especially when he was like earlier in his career, would just kind of throw in like the occasional very very different film, and like you said, like The Lighthouse still a horror movie, but very different from The Witch or Nosferatu, obviously. And then The Northman, like not really a horror movie at all. Like still some of those elements, but like very different from the rest. And now we have his he's making a sequel to the movie Labyrinth, which is like kind of like it's like a David Bowie movie.
Yeah, Ava grew up on that movie actually.
Yeah, and it was
loved
made
that
by
movie.
like Jim Henson, I believe, who like created like the Muppets and like Sesame Street and all that. So like kind of weird, something that could maybe be different and interesting. And then like the Christmas Carol movie too, with like Willem Dafoe as Scrooge that has been talked about. So like yes, the werewolf, I agree, like it does seem like he's kind of like in the same zone, but like there are movies that have been announced that are going to be coming from him that I think like could be different and interesting. So I'm not like super worried about his
Mhm.
I guess like progression
Yeah.
as a filmmaker. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no problems with it, but I think the trailer looked good. I didn't think it was spectacular, but I'm not worried. I'm not any less confident and expecting any less.
I'm also
Yeah,
just like after watching The Lighthouse, I'm like he's so fucking good. Like these movies are so good, and The Lighthouse is so incredible that I am like just naturally like I always am with movies I'm excited for. Like I'm nervous that like what if this is the bad one? Because like eventually he's gonna obviously have a miss. I
Well,
feel like and it's
the
just,
witch was the bad one.
no.
I love The Witch.
I thought the trailer was spectacular, and to Schnurr's point, I've actually after I watched the trailer, I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, I really, really love this director. Like, where would he rank amongst my favorite directors? Like, he's got to be right up there. I just really love his style. Just like I just love something that's so different from like all their mainstream media, and I feel like that's what he does, and I love that.
Yep. Speaking of Wes Anderson and just having her style, like I don't love Wes Anderson's style, but it's okay because I'm not watching them religiously. He's directing a new Western. I'll
Wes?
let you guess the three actors that are starring in it.
Wes?
Yeah.
Can we all go around the table and give like our predictions, and then you could like tell us after we're all done predicting?
Yeah.
Jacob, do you know who they are? Have you seen this?
I don't know. But I have like one person in mind.
All right, go ahead. You can go first. What
And
is
like Jason
going on?
Schwartzman probably. Fucking like Owen Wilson, and then I don't know. Adrian Brody, like just the usual suspects. I don't know.
Ray Fiennes.
You got two more or no?
Um, I'm just gonna throw out some from what's that movie that we love? Grand Budapest. Edward Norton.
Oh god.
Can't stand that fuck. That's all I got. I forget who. I think the only other movie I watched was Asteroid City, and I don't know who else was in that. To be honest.
The guy, I don't know his name, but he's in like all his movies. And let me just look really quick. Stand by. Give me 2 seconds.
Is he the lead in Asteroid City?
Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah.
So he's definitely going to be in this one for sure. I would also throw out Ray Fiennes. That was my initial guess, and I'll throw in a female lead. I'll throw in like a Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. So Schnurr was the only one who got one right.
Oh, God.
I thought this would have been easier. They're three of like the most. Bill Murray is like the most cast.
I thought he was too
in
old,
movies.
to be honest.
And then both of the Wilson brothers, Owen and Luke. So,
Oh, okay.
It's a Western, you said?
yeah.
Owen Wilson has a brother that acts.
Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson are brothers. Yeah.
Who the hell is Luke Wilson?
You'll recognize him if you see him.
He's the guy in Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
No fucking shot.
I mean, he looks
so-
exactly like him. He just has a different haircut.
Mm-hmm. In Legally Blonde, they make a joke that is a like what would I look like blonde? And I'm like, okay, fucking Owen Wilson. But yeah, I mean this is a movie where it's like I don't have the highest expectations because I don't love Wes's style, but I'm still gonna go see it. And it's like the same thing with Eggers. If you don't love that style, you know what to expect.
I thought you were big on West now.
No, I tried to be, and then it was just not working for me. But I'm almost done with his filmography. I think I have like 3 more. Few things left. This is interesting. Like the Backroom's new cut. It has 15 minutes of added footage. I haven't really heard anything, but what does that do to the box office? You literally just release the same movie with 15 minutes added at the end of its theatrical cut. Are other movies going to do that in the future where it's like at the end of their cut or run and then it's like, oh, here's actually 15 more minutes, 30 more minutes of footage to get you excited and we can make more money.
Just dropping the deluxe album. LeBron invented it, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I probably won't see it, but
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to see it either, but I'll watch it whenever it comes out.
I don't
on
know.
digital, but I don't know. It's
doesn't tickle
interesting.
my
Like,
fancy.
imagine watching the Justice League cut, 2 hours, and then here's another 2 hours at the end of their theatrical.
I think it's almost like a cop out in a way. I don't know. I feel like it's like a money grab.
Yeah,
Kind of just like pick your
Or-
version.
Yeah.
Or it could be like theatrical release is what the studio wanted them to put out, right? Because there's probably some limitations, and then the extended version is more so what the director wants, like the director's cut. So
but does
maybe
that
this
come
this story
after,
is more
like, the
true to the
success of-
director.
Is that kind of like they saw how successful it was? Like, okay, like you can release your directorial cut.
yeah. I don't
It
know.
happened both
Is it going to
ways.
be counted as backrooms, or is it going to be counted in a separate category, backrooms extended?
I don't know. I mean, director's cuts are like nothing new, but like, yeah, like right after it's done with its theatrical run, just dropping the deluxe version is interesting.
It sounds like a money grab to me.
Lord of the Rings extended cuts, very worth it.
Blade
Yeah.
Runner director's cut is the only right version.
Still
Yeah.
have no idea which one I watched. Whichever one I did, it sucked.
Oh, we watched the extended cut of
Sin City,
that one,
Yeah.
and also House Maiden or Housemaid. Which one is it?
Housemaid,
Handmaiden.
is Sydney Sweeney one?
Handmaidens.
Oh,
A lot of sex.
definitely had a lot.
That movie sucked.
The Ocean's prequel movie, directed by Bradley Cooper, now has Margot Robbie, Wagner Moura, and Monica Barbaro and Bradley Cooper starring in it. So, star-studded cast, but I can't say I'm too interested.
Bradley Cooper's really good at making like a solid, like 3.5-star movie. I think.
I do love
It's
Bradley
weird.
Cooper as an actor. He's starring in it or he's directing it?
Doing both.
I've been on the Cooper train, so we'll
Me
ride
too.
it out.
I like Star is Born a lot, so
I mean, you guys have Is This Thing On rated very, very highly.
Yeah. Forgot
Is
he
this thing
directed
mid?
that. Oh my god.
Is this thing fine?
Oh my god.
This thing great.
And then let me just pull up the
Is this
last
thing the best movie of 2025?
piece of news, which is the best piece of news I say for last. Of course, Heat 2. You know, we talked about it a good amount. We have official castings / in talks. Leonardo DiCaprio playing Chris, which is Val Kilmer's role. Christian Bale, Vincent Hanna, Pacino. And then in talks is Stephen Graham to play Neil McCauley, De Niro, and then Adam Driver, Otis Wardell. I don't know if that's a character from the original, but then a
He's
number of
not.
actresses are vying as Charlene, who is played by Ashley Judd.
I saw so the Otis Wardell or whatever is a new character that is, I guess, like the villain or one of the antagonists.
Cool.
So it's
I
exciting.
mean,
I'm
Cautiously
very,
optimistic.
very cautiously optimistic.
How?
I'm very excited, but very cautiously optimistic.
it's because the
Why?
original is so good, and now you're bringing in like top tier actors. But it's also like, why mess with a standalone film that's so good? So you got to be cautiously optimistic.
The book is like a phenomenon, so I think that's where we're like, okay, let's do this, and then you get two of the best actors of our generation. Our generation, I don't know. Is this Leo and Bale? Is that our generation? Or are we more Timmy and like? Is that
I would say Leo. I mean, when did Catch Me If You Can come out?
It's got to be the 90s.
No, it was like early 2000s, I think.
Early
I think it was
2000s.
2002.
I don't think Leo is our generation, to be honest.
Catch Me If You Can was 2002. We were born 2002. Christian was born in what, 1991?
93.
Christian was born in
84.
2000. So, I mean, yeah, I think Leo's our generation.
Yeah.
If that was
So him and Bale,
Bale,
two
yeah.
of the best actors of our generation. Imagine fucking Christian Bale doing a Vincent Hanna, like she's got a big ass, like impersonation. I think that's literally perfect.
Christian Bale hasn't put in like a great performance in like
I was just gonna say that.
I don't even know
Still.
decade.
Like,
Wasn't
him and like Jake Gyllenhaal, who are like everybody's favorite actors, I just feel have fallen off a cliff.
I think he's still amazing. I think he's just choosing bad projects, and this is something I'm very excited for. This will, I mean, it's my second most anticipated over the Batman Part 2, over the Odyssey. Like, I cannot be more excited.
wasn't
for
Butler
the
in talks to be in this movie?
He was,
They cut him out?
and as like a young Chris, but Leo got that, and Leo is obviously better. So
Wow.
Thank God. Wow.
who
There's
do you
some other
think you
names
would,
that I saw.
would be playing Ashley Judd? First name that came to mind was Florence, but she might be too young. I'm not sure.
I mean, Leo. It's not uncharted territory for Leonardo DiCaprio,
I
but
think that's probably too old for Leo, though.
yeah, true. I don't know. I mean, just the first female name that comes to mind is always like Margot Robbie. I feel like, and they already have chemistry from Wolf of Wall Street, so
Anya.
that makes sense. Or like ScarJo, like you mentioned before. I think that would be interesting, but she can't do that, right? Because Batman. I don't know.
I think she should do whatever she wants.
Okay.
I don't know. I think this is,
I feel like
you
Florence
guys
Pugh,
kind of
they're looking
soured
at
on
her.
that, and I think I would like to clip this whenever it gets closer, and then you inevitably get more excited. But I don't know. I'm so fucking excited for this. I think it's amazing news.
When does this come out?
Late next year, I believe.
Okay, so
I think it's shooting in Chicago right now, but
Okay.
it's just like we don't have Neil or Otis yet, so they're still in talks.
Anything about the? I don't know if we've talked about the Luca Guadagnino movie, the Andrew Garfield.
Artificial. I was going to
Yeah,
talk
we
about
talked
it, but
about
I
that.
know how much you guys knew about it, and I was like, eh.
We were talking about him before, and like AI came up too, so I was like, oh, I think that's a good segue. Have you guys heard about this, Chase and Christian?
Like
I have,
vaguely.
but I
It's
think
a
it was
prison.
brought
Wait,
up once
is it
or
the
twice
Prison
on
Break
here.
movie?
No,
No.
that's Damien Chazelle.
Oh,
Uh,
who did you say?
Luca Guadagnino. He did like Challengers and Call Me by Your
Yeah,
Name.
I don't know if I heard about
Um,
that one.
he made like a biopic on. I think the guy's name is Sam Altman. He's like the CEO or like creator of OpenAI, starring Andrew Garfield as him, and it's supposed to be kind of like I guess social networky. Um, and it was supposed to be distributed by Amazon, but like they
Movie's done.
backed out, and the movie's like not picked up by a studio right now.
No, they got it.
So what's that?
I mean, are
Oh,
you
got it.
segueing to them being picked up?
Did it get picked up?
Yeah, Neon has it now.
Oh, did it? I didn't. I actually didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
big.
so Neon acquired this movie that is basically ready to go, and this is because of Amazon's like talking about more open to AI and stuff. So they were like, okay, we're gonna drop this movie and hopefully it doesn't get picked up.
Mhm.
So now Neon has picked it up, and Neon's been great over the last couple of years. So we'll be seeing this movie.
That was
Nice.
where I was like, because it's kind of been like, is the movie just like complete ass, or like, is it because like they kind of have a little bit of a deal with like OpenAI, and they like it kind of maybe trashes the company a little too hard, and they didn't want to distribute it. It's like a little bit of a, I guess, like a conspiracy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
got to
guess
be
more the
because it
latter.
trashes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
would be my guess. I mean, that's exciting.
mhm.
There's some other stuff I saw, like Ghost of Tsushima is getting an anime series.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw that. What was the other thing I saw? I don't know. But I did discover a new movie that's coming out this year that I'm now very excited about.
Oh, you've discovered?
I just discovered
Is
it.
it Ray Gun?
It's Ray Gun.
Yes.
How
I
did you
wanted to talk
know
about Ray
that?
Gun for so long. I've been wanting to talk about it for like weeks, and I keep forgetting.
Dude, The Incredibles
Sure.
directors and filmmakers and making a new animated series. I looked it up and I saw like some of the characters and they like remind me of The Incredibles characters. This is so exciting.
Yeah, it's like I forget. I saw like some of the inspirations were like really exciting too. like behind the movie.
Great.
But yeah, it looks pretty sick.
Might be my top 5.
I mean, we'll talk about it now because we'll talk about the midway point where, I mean, it's basically exactly the midway point except for like plus minus 4 days. And Christian keeps trashing the year 2026 in movies. So let's get into it. I have a bunch of
It's crazy.
categories, or we can just go off of whatever we want and just talk about it. But I had the best, worst, most surprising, disappointing, best character, worst character, characters that made you cry or moment that made you cry, annoying characters, most anticipated, least anticipated big movie for the rest of the year, prediction of top 3 by the end of the year, and then some other things.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. It's gonna be fun.
So let's start off with best movie so far. I think me, Christian, and Chase all have the same. It is Project Hail Mary, and then Jacob, I believe, is Obsession.
I'm Obsession.
Yeah, I really I've been thinking about this a lot over the last couple of days because I texted you guys like a week ago. I think about Obsession probably every day. But I do lean back and forth. But I'm just such a sucker for sci-fi, so I think I'll probably stick with Project Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
that's you have 2 5s this year.
Yeah, I had none last year. Or did I give this thing? Is this thing on a 5?
I think you gave it a 4.5.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I've been honestly meaning to ask you guys because I feel like Project Hail Mary was like so big when it first came out, and then it just kind of like came and went really fast. Like I haven't heard anyone talk about it really in like so long. Like, do you guys still think about that movie ever? Like, is it still? Like, I don't know.
I do. Definitely not as much as Obsession, but I think the big thing with Obsession versus Project Hail Mary, at least when you're comparing the two, is like it almost felt like to me like a David and Goliath type thing. Where Project Hail Mary was like this super hyped movie for like 4 months. There was like crazy built up hype around it, and like you said, it died pretty quickly. But Obsession like kind of came out of nowhere and like swept the nation. So it's like a very different experience for me personally.
It's a lot like Jalen Brunson versus Wemby.
Yeah, sure. If you want to put it that way.
Good date. Project Hail Mary, there just wasn't. It was pretty straightforward to me, and there wasn't a lot of not discourse, conversation after. Like Obsession, like sparked such big conversation, both about the movie and about the filmmakers, what made the movie so great. And there's so many like think pieces on TikTok, like got people going. So I think that's why. But I like the movie Project Hail Mary better. But I think they're around the same for me. They're both at 4.5s. And I mean, Project Hail Mary is on digital on Prime right now. And I was like, I'm not going to watch this another 3.5 or 2.5 hours of my time when I could watch something new. I'll rewatch it eventually.
Christian, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm a little bit biased to Project Hail Mary because I read the book as well before, so just had like an infatuation with it when going into it. Probably like biased on my rating as well. Is it a 5-star movie? I don't know, but just I don't know. I love it. I love the story, and I don't think anything else this year has come close for me. I think Obsession is really good. It is my number 2. And like if I say like Obsession is like a little corny at times, then like you can like fight back and be like, oh, like Project Hail Mary is also super corny at times. But I don't know. I don't really know. I just think Project Hail Mary hits different for me. It's number
That's
one.
one of my biggest knocks on Obsession is the like corniness at times where it feels like a sketch comedy, and
Yeah.
I think that's like a valid point. I'm making the point, but
Yeah. No, I would make that point too as well because like it's a horror movie and usually the horror movie like there's usually like one tone throughout, but this movie kind of similar to like a Talk to Me as well because it's kind of like a party vibe, like kind of gives you like a little bit of corniness at times and maybe like takes away from the horror aspects for me a bit, but I think it's still great.
I mean, like Barbarian, what Zach Cregger is doing with that new type of horror.
Yeah.
It's not the exact same, but I think it's like an evolution of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Get Out's
I mean-
funny.
Yeah.
That movie's fucking
Maybe
awesome.
it was Peel first, but like
No.
same Raimi back in the day
Scream.
with the Evil Dead's.
Scream,
Scream
yeah.
is meta, yeah. But I mean, watch the Evil Dead's and like see. I mean, every movie has taken from another movie, so it's
Yeah.
like the evolution is pretty cool, and I think this is like another step.
I do also like how Obsession. There's so many memes on it. So that like makes like the lasting legacy of the movie like even greater, I think.
Mhm.
I think it's fun. Like
Absolutely.
it's fun when good movies are memed. Like yeah, you can clown it, but like that means the movie's memorable.
Yeah, I mean, we're also in the year 2026 where Obsession came out, and I think I had a lot of bias last year, like recency bias. Like 4 or 5 movies are in my top 100 of all time. Should they really be in there? I'm not really sure. I mean, I have sentimental value, and Marty Scream is like solidified 5 stars that I absolutely love. And then I look at Sinners and One Battle After Another. I'm like, do they deserve on this list? I think 28 days or 28 years later absolutely does. Like the happiness I felt from that, and like I think that should go above Sinners or One Battle After Another for me, but I don't have it there. So I think a lot of recency bias. I'm trying to avoid that this year.
That's a very interesting conversation. 2025 versus 2026. I would like.
Yeah, I
to,
was going to bring it up later.
I would like to.
I mean-
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess when the year is over, though, I would definitely like to explore that.
Yeah, let's go through this and then we can talk about it and it's facts. But worst movie of 2026, I feel like we'll all probably have different ones. I was looking through Christian's list, and I think I saw the drama there, and that's just
What?
so false.
Hold on. You did see the drama there because it was last, but then this morning I updated it and added my other 2026 movies, and Robin Hood is now in last.
Okay.
Okay, that's one I can see. I can see it. It is really polarizing. There's no 5 stars though. I see some half stars, but a lot of. I mean, you guys have it at 1.5. I have it at 3.5. I mean, you guys see Altigan has it at 3.5. Defoe, like it's either you liked
Yeah,
it or you hated it. I don't see anyone loving it.
It's all over the place, and even like shout out Angel. Like Angel's, I feel like Angel loves movies more than he dislikes them, and he has this like very like I feel like a 3 is very low for Angel. Like he has this at a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Worst movie of the year is The Bride for me though. That shit was literally an absolute like it was like I was in a fucking torture chamber for 2 hours or whatever the fuck it was. That was like just absolutely abysmal. But then like there's also, I mean, Supergirl was really fucking bad. Mando and Grogu was also really bad. Michael.
No,
But at least,
No.
at least Michael had like good music where like The Bride I was just like I literally want to like jump off a cliff and like that would be more fun.
Yeah. If you can get to Psycho Killer on Hulu, that's by far the worst movie of 2026 so far. I think it'll be staying there.
I thought about
for
it,
me,
just
so bad.
That's like one that's kind of like it's like a car crash where like it's like so awful but you just can't help but look like I kind of want to watch it just because
It's
you
like
keep saying how bad it is.
Amelia Perez. I never watched it, but like everyone wanted to watch it because of how bad it was.
That movie was awful.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
So
Wuthering
no
Heights.
way.
no, that's not. No. I'm looking through my list. I just totally forgot this movie existed.
Wuthering
So
Pile of Dog Shit wasn't the worst in the year, but it's not good.
I like Wuthering.
yeah. So Christian and Chase, yours both is
Yeah,
Death of Robin Hood.
Definitely Death of Rob.
Okay, well, right now, like how many releases have you seen? I've seen 31.
I've seen
You guys-
13.
15, I
13.
think, for me.
I've seen
Assuming my
20.
list is accurate.
20. Okay, I just wanted to see where we were all at. Give a little point. Most surprising movie. Not the best, but obviously. Most surprising.
Easy Sheep Detectives. So
Oh,
easy.
yeah,
It's a slam dunk.
Yeah.
It's a lot to Mitchell Robinson in his prime.
Yeah, that's so sad. But yeah, it's definitely Two Detectives.
I mean, I didn't know
come on, dude.
anything about
we were-
Obsession until Obsession came out.
But we were in the movie theaters, like asking who would ever in their right mind spend money to go see Sheep Detectives.
No, that's a really fair point, especially because Actually, I'm going to quote a couple of us on this podcast. We all said that Sheep Detectives was the worst trailer of the year, and then
Yeah.
it came out, and the movie was good.
Yeah.
Dude, I was literally sitting in the theater before Project Hail Mary, seeing that trailer pop up. I'm like, am I in the wrong theater? Like, what? Like, why would this be like attached to this movie right now? Like, what is this? I literally texted you guys immediately. Like, you guys see that new Hugh movie? Like, what is he doing? This looks absolutely awful. I talked to my coworkers who saw Project Hail Mary, and they were like, "Oh, you're gonna see the Sheep Detectives?" Like, we're all joking about it. Like, just an absolute, like, guaranteed half star. It looked like, or like a
That
1
is
star, or
really
whatever. It was gonna
sad because it makes me wonder how many people clown this movie and didn't go see it because of the trailer. Like how
I
bad
know.
the
I
trailer
tried
was.
to
This
spread the
this
gospel.
year has been like the word of mouth movies. Like Obsession and Cheap Detectives, like only increased for a while, and then obviously at the peak and went down. But like, no one would have went and saw Obsession or Cheap Detectives if everyone wasn't like raving about
Yeah.
these movies.
I
Yeah.
walked out of the theater. I immediately texted my coworkers like, "Sheep Detectives is a must see. Like, you have to go see this movie. It's incredible."
Yeah,
I
I
can
think-
say that Sheep Detectives is my most surprising because I won't say that because I didn't go to the theater to see it. I waited. I would say Toy Story 5 is my most surprising. I'm at a 4 star, and I was just not expecting to go see it. Like, I had no antici- anticipation to see it in this year at all. And then I was like, okay, I really need to see this. I need to see it at IMAX. And it did not disappoint.
It's a
That's
good
pretty
argument.
special.
The other one I'd like to shout out is Undertone. I know Jacob hates it or dislikes it, but I liked my time at Undertone.
Top 5 movie for me right now.
Me too.
You guys
All
consider
right.
that 2026?
Yeah,
Isn't that
if
technically
it's
2025?
a lot of them, I mean, I have a movie over here on here that is so we Bury the Dead has 2024 on it. But I count it. You can do whatever you want. I count theatrical release in
Oh,
the 2026.
gotcha,
We can.
okay.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
gotcha.
That's just how I would go. Like
Mhm.
not limited release, not what's it called? Like festival releases. I think that's the best because Obsession says 2025.
Yeah. I'm seeing that right now.
Yeah. So let's go to most disappointing.
I think Backrooms for me. I think like Disclosure Day is maybe in the conversation, but like I wasn't expecting that much from Disclosure Day, and it was like still solid. Like Backrooms, I was so excited for like seeing those trailers, kind of like seeing some of like the lore, the hype around it, the fact that he was 20 years old and he had these big actors starring in this movie. Like I was very, very excited, especially then coming off Obsession too. I'm like, oh my god, this is like the month of horror. We're like getting blessed with these 2 great projects, and it was fine. I didn't think it was that great. So
I would definitely copy paste that for sure. Like everything you just said. I think I was even like a little lower on it than you were too.
yeah,
I would say 28 years later, The Bone Temple. And the reason I'm going to say that, and let me preface it with I still like the movie, but coming off of the one that came out last summer, where I think I maybe gave it a 4.5 or a 5 star, and probably my favorite theater experience last year, like expectations were sky high, and I was really looking forward to it. Still good, just definitely significantly went down a level.
Yep, I completely agree. You can say Chase whatever you want.
I was just gonna say the promo for the 28 years later too had so much to do with like that first one. Like listening to Jagger say boots, boots, boots for like 6 months was like just added to it. And I think we saw that the 3 of us together, right? I don't think
It was the 3 of us, or 28 years later, or part
Yeah.
2.
the first 28 years later.
It was
I definitely saw it with Jagger alone.
I think the 3 of us were in IMAX together.
yeah.
And I remember like I'm sorry that this is turning into like a last year conversation, but like that scene when they're running from the alpha, like that first scene with like the stomping and like the starry sky was
So
like
good.
incredible. I've never felt like a feeling of paranoia more in my life at the movies than than that. Like I felt like someone was chasing me in the theater. That was insane.
I mean, so many people were mixed on that movie, but I've only seen progression that it's like people love this movie. I think it's only at a 3.8 on Letterboxd or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing like one of the best horror movies of this decade, and I completely agree.
Yeah.
I need to bump it up to a 5-star. So
love
good. So part 2 is kind of disappointment, even though it's a 3.5 for me. But yeah, I think Supergirl is my most disappointing because it basically is killing the DCU. That hurts. And I had higher expectations than most coming in, and I'm at a 2-star.
What were the issues with 28 Years Later, like the first one, outside
Nothing.
of that ending? Like, what were people like mixed on and not liking? I feel like it was. Like, I remember you said after you saw, you're like, this movie has everything, and then like I saw, I'm like, yeah,
love
like,
that movie.
it's really great.
Well, I remember, at least for us, I remember like we came out of the theater and we're like, if they just, like you said, outside of the ending, but like if they just landed the plane, like with that like final 5 minutes, like it was a perfect movie. So
Yeah, I think the tonal shift people really didn't like, not even the ending, but from like Aaron Taylor Johnson into Jodie Comer, they didn't like how much it shipped up, and it's like, oh, it's not even a zombie horror movie. I wasn't scared, like stuff like that. Let me look at some other ones.
I bet some people probably didn't like the directing style. But I mean, for me, it added so much to the movie.
yeah,
All the zombie chase scenes, so good.
Really bad takes from the public. Not a fan. Not a fan of those takes.
Almost perfect movie. It's so good.
I'm a fan of your takes, Christian. I'm sorry.
Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm a fan of you. A fan of the beard, a fan of the hair.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the
I don't know, man.
shirt.
The hair's an absolute disaster.
Jacob, when did we get that
Sometimes.
Knicks blanket back up on your window after you took it down halfway through the year?
Well, maybe that was a blessing.
Maybe it might have been.
I mean, I didn't take it down. I have actual like blinds now. My window's off to my side. So
Awesome.
new place.
Next, we have
Yeah,
best
definitely.
character.
Ooh, that's a good one. Best character?
That is a
Or
good
Yeah,
like,
I'm
is that
looking
like
towards-
favorite or like best overall?
Whatever you would like. Right now, I mean, it could be recency bias, but right now I'm thinking Lily from Sheep Detectives.
She's pretty
I
incredible.
mean, Gosling is great, but like, I don't know. I really liked her character progression, and just watching. I mean, also I watched this a couple days ago.
I'm gonna go Joe Jackson from Mike. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Rocky from Project.
I think I second that. I'd probably go Rocky.
When you can pick like 6 characters from Sheep Detectives, I'm gonna go Nikki from Obsession. Shout out the girl Indy Neveready, obviously.
She's perfect.
She might be a perfect person. We also, I mean, if we're talking about Sheep Detectives, Lily, and then Sebastian, obviously. Sebastian's incredible.
Was that Bryan Cranston's character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
one.
if we're talking best performance, I think it's absolutely Indy of this year. Actor, actress,
100%,
doesn't
in
matter.
my opinion.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like Christian disagrees with that.
No, see, like, really good performance. Now I'm thinking there just, like, hasn't been good performances. I mean, you guys have seen more movies than me, but, like, is there any performance you're like, holy shit, that's an Oscar? Maybe Indy? But, like, is there, like, a male performance you're like, holy fuck,
Not yet.
that guy deserves an Oscar?
I mean,
yeah, we're not really into like Oscar season yet, I feel like, but I mean,
Michael.
I think the drama had a couple.
Bar Jackson, I think, is up there.
He's, like, the one guy, I think,
Yeah, and I would say even Ryan Gosling is great, but I mean, at this point, I think the only nominee last year was Michael B. And the rest came in the latter half of the year.
Yeah,
And we're getting the Odyssey in what,
2 weeks.
a week and a half, 2 weeks? Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Well,
definitely gonna get some then.
People are saying Tom Holland's unbelievable in that. I saw Nolan came out and was like, he's one of the best actors of the generation. And I'm like,
Well, that
respectfully
excites me
disagree.
then, because we've been waiting for Tom Holland to have a moment like that.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we'll see.
People are saying Samantha
I'm
Morton.
looking. That's what I was looking for.
People are saying Samantha Morton is incredible in like a small role in this. I've seen her in 2 movies. One of the worst actresses I've ever seen through 2 movies.
In the Odyssey.
Like,
Wow.
two of
I
the
think
worst.
Cersei, right?
She's Cersei, and apparently she's like insane, like Heath Ledger level of impact from a supporting character in a Nolan movie. People are saying, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that. She was really fucking bad in The Whale. She's really fucking bad in Minority Report. Like, I literally hate her in both of those movies more
Oh
than
my
anything.
god, she's the fucking one,
Yes.
the woman in there. Wow.
Yes, like
Never seen
brutal.
in my life.
But I mean, yeah, we'll see. Maybe
People are
maybe
like
this is a movie.
saying,
where-
like giving standing ovations to her.
I saw
in
that.
this
Yeah,
performance. So
Sure.
that's exciting.
yeah,
I'm a little sad that we're not seeing the Odyssey together, all of us. We've been waiting for this for like feels like 2 years now. It sucks.
I know.
I offered you guys if you wanted to go
I'm
see it.
seeing it Thursday though.
I'm still seeing it Thursday too. I'm gonna go Thursday at 2 p.m. and go to IMAX. Then I'm gonna see it again Friday in 70 millimeter.
Christian,
So,
you're coming that Thursday, right?
I believe so.
It's exciting stuff.
I'm sad we're not going to see Dune together.
yeah, that's what I was actually like so upset last night. I was thinking, I don't know why, but Chase, your Letterboxd top 4 right now like had Dune in there. I'm like, no way, Chase has become such a big Dune fan over these last like 2 years.
I loved my last Dune rewatch.
I know. That's why I'm like, damn, like we're all not going to see this together. I'm probably not going to be able to see it with you guys anyway. I mean, I would go see it again Christmas break whenever I'm home.
Yeah, when does it drop again? I was gonna say we couldn't see it together.
December
during that.
17th. I mean, official release is 18th, but I'm gonna see how it plays out for my Odyssey because I'm like, okay, I could go see Dune as early as possible and then go watch it in 70 millimeter IMAX whenever my tickets are. But I physically don't know if I can wait an
Yeah.
extra day.
I can't wait.
You're gonna be in the middle of like the thick of work too, right, Jacob?
Probably, yeah. There's literally no way I can wait for that. Like, there's just no shot. But like, seeing Dune 2 the first time with Jagger, like, and Jeremy and Sophia, like, was it opening night? It might have been opening night. Like,
It was definitely that Thursday opening
yeah,
night.
like I mean, like, there's been incredible theater experiences of like, you know, like Interstellar or like Endgame and stuff, but just like that, seeing that movie with like you guys was just something I'll remember forever.
And
So
one of the
special.
worst theaters of all time, too.
One of the worst theaters of all time. And it was just like, that movie just hit me like a fucking bus. Like, I'll literally never forget it. And then seeing it, coming home and seeing it in IMAX with Christian and Chase, and like, you know, it was my 5th time seeing it. And like, so I know it's coming, obviously. And they're like leaning over, like, oh my God. Like, after like the sandworm. And yeah, it's just
That's
Um,
It's
special.
gonna be
Yeah.
special.
What I will say is Chase and I had just an absolutely phenomenal Dune double feature together, and I think it grew so much love for the both of us. And I feel like all of us, I mean, the two of you, Jagger and Jacob, you guys love Timmy, but I think after like this Nick season, my love for Timmy has grown exponentially. Like I'm not even joking about that either.
Do you think if you rewatched
completely.
Marty, would you be like, okay, he deserved to win the
like I actually might.
After seeing Timmy in the next run and that Josh Safdie ad, the Nike ad, you're like, oh,
Oh.
fuck, maybe I should
Yeah.
give Marty another shot.
Maybe I love these
That
guys.
Nike ad is incredible,
Yeah, it's special.
and I'm so
We
happy
could
he's
talk
working on
about-
the doc too.
We can talk about anticipation in a little bit, but let's go worst character. Now I look at the bottom of my list.
Yeah. I had one. I just can't remember what it was.
We could do worst, most annoying, whatever. I mean, the Psycho Killer in Psycho Killer is like probably my worst, but no one else has seen.
My worst
Oh,
was
I have 2 contenders. But
yeah,
my worst is Rachel from the drama, Alana Haim.
that's fair.
oh, it's such a bad take.
Oh, but she
I already know
she,
yours.
she fits like most annoying though.
Most
Yeah, it's like
annoying.
Yes,
she's
we can
supposed
do
to be.
most
It's
annoying
like a good
worst.
performance.
Yeah.
Like, she's like supposed to be pissing you the fuck off.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Oh,
Right.
or fucking that bald off from Ward X Disclosure Day.
The bald eye.
The main villain in fucking Disclosure Day, not the alien, like the bald eye. What's his name?
Was there a bald
Literally,
eye?
literally the guy that was chasing them down the entire time.
I don't think
All
he was
right, I gotta
bald,
go
though.
get
The
my
guy that was like
groceries.
shooting at.
No,
What?
not that guy. Not like the tall, skinny one, but like the fat guy who was like doing the like telepathy shit and like fucking with the mind.
He was not bald at all.
He's not bald.
I don't think he was
Not
bald.
even close.
He was definitely bald.
No, I don't think
Not even
so.
close to bald.
Okay, regardless, what the
He
fuck
had
was
a
that?
full head of hair.
His name in the movie is Noah Scanlon.
Oh my god, he has
Colin
hair.
Firth's character.
Hang on.
So much hair in that head.
Does he have a lot of hair in my head? Maybe he's so bad that I just thought he had no hair.
Yeah. Did you think it was bad?
I thought he was the worst character in the movie, 100%.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought he was really bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has a full head of hair. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was bad too. Not my worst. I mean, there's a side character in Supergirl. Jagger's on here. I'll save the character for when he's back. But fucking, where is he at? Oh, Jagger has to get groceries real quick. He has to wait for groceries. Should we wait for him?
I think we can continue what we're saying, and then if the segment ends before he comes back, we can pause.
All right. I was gonna say Ruthie is the side character in Supergirl. I think is an easy contender, and then Jeremy Allen Hutt from Mandalorian and Grogu. Just abysmal. Absolutely awful.
That is a good one.
He's not like an annoying character though. I guess it
No,
depends
he
on how
just
you want this
sucks.
category to go.
Well, he's a little annoying. I mean, he's not as bad.
Mando. Hey, little Grogu, take care of Mando for me, okay?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick around for a while. Dude, like every fucking Hut is like what the and he's just like, hey, Mando.
He belongs in corporate finance.
It's so bad.
I
He's
can
rolling around on
sell-
a fucking beach.
Like I can
Yeah,
sell
dude,
water
you
to
have
a
the word.
fish.
I mean, there's so many in the Bride too. Fucking holy shit! Actually, that might be what it is. Penelope Cruz in The Bride is like probably a bottom 5, bottom 10 performance I've ever seen.
Like up, is she up there with Spider?
Dude, like I think she's actually worse than Spider. I mean, it's on par.
That's
She's
insane.
wow, like that is a really fucking bad character.
I couldn't
She's so
stand
bad.
Little Margaret from Robin Hood. If you've seen Robin Hood, you know. But I couldn't stand Little Margaret. I don't know if she would be my.
Sucked.
I don't know if maybe she's like my honorable mention. I think I would probably go with the girl from the drama if I'm treating it as like most annoying character. I thought she was.
Chase, what about Anne Hathaway's boyfriend in Devil Wears Prada 2?
Okay, if we're going like worst character, I think he would fit the mold of like most pointless character. Like literally the movie flourishes exactly the same if he's removed from the whole movie. Like he's not anywhere close to needed for this. I don't even know why he was in the movie. Like
There made no sense. The movie's better if he's not in it. What is he doing there? There's no reason for like a romance subplot.
No, there's no reason for it.
Was Cat good? Like he was a good actor.
Oh, for sure.
Cat? Yeah. I mean, he got us a championship ever since that dropped.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah.
That dropped, and then that was I think after they won Game 4 against the Hawks. I think it was like the Knicks had lost game. What did they lose? They lost 2 and 3,
2 and 3, yeah.
and then they won 4. And then I think I watched the movie. Maybe it was after they. No, I think it was after they clinched the series actually. But that was obviously like a very bleak series. Like we were all pretty down on the Knicks during that series. And when they won that series, I was like, thank God they beat the Hawks in this series, because if I saw Karl Anthony Towns in Devil Wears Prada after they got eliminated by the Hawks, I would be sick to my stomach. But
Yeah.
especially because Anne says in the movie, she's like, oh, what a great series. And he's like, thank you so much. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. I don't think I saw it till after the Sixers series, which is crazy because that's how quick it took.
Yeah.
It was like still out. Then I was like, oh, thank God they just won. So like, it still applies.
Yeah.
There's nothing that
it'll
would
apply
take us-
forever.
Yeah. Think
Yeah,
about all the
wow,
things
great
that could have
series.
taken us down. Like Schnurr coming to New York absolutely could have killed us.
Oh, absolutely. It almost did. I mean, that FaceTime almost ended everything.
Well,
Me being in your house almost ended everything.
it was the FaceTime call. As soon as we hung up on FaceTime, the ship got righted again.
Yeah, that was. It's really incredible the power I hold sometimes. Actually, kind of scaring myself with it. I wish I could, wish I could do more for my teams, but
I agree. Sitting on the stairs was big.
it really was. You always are good on the stairs.
I'm good on the stairs.
You know what else is a bad fucking movie? Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, and I haven't mentioned it yet. And a lot of people love that movie, and I really struggle to see why.
I don't think I saw that.
There is a character, the the kid at the end of that movie. It's probably in my bottom
What the
bottom
fuck
tier of the
is
year.
This is
Holy shit,
2026.
Yeah, it was this year. I mean, the main girl in Undertones, her
She's so
fucking
good.
"I killed my mama" speech, one of the worst I've seen.
Excellent.
Excellent.
There's like, I mean, I've only seen 13 movies this year. There's not like a lot of like really bad. I just think everything is like very mid.
Yeah, you also have, but you enjoyed like Mando Michaels. Like, just I'm saying, like comparing to me, and you like avoided, you avoided The Bride and Supergirl,
Yeah.
and you liked Wuthering Heights too. And Undertone, yeah, I mean, we just have different. Yeah.
For me, this year is like, if everybody's saying a movie is ass, I've just been avoiding it in theaters, and then I'll get around to it on digital when it comes out.
Yeah, you never know though. I like
Never
it.
know. It's
You
true.
want to be a sheep, right?
I want to be a sheep detective, but I don't want to be a regular sheep. No.
Who doesn't want to be a sheep detective these days? Oh, he's back.
Good timing. Is he
Oh,
back?
it's Sophia. Never mind. Oh no, he's
there. He
there.
is. There he
Oh,
is.
God.
That is perfect timing. I thought we were gonna hit a little wall there that we were gonna have to cut.
I definitely don't think anything is close to Spider yet, though. Nothing is on that level.
No, yeah, no, maybe not. Jagger, we're talking about worst characters.
Still? Was
Yeah.
Rod of the Hut mentioned?
Yes, I mentioned him. Don't worry. Do you think so? Rod of the Hut, Ruthie from Supergirl, or Penelope Cruz in The Bride? Do you take any of those? Like, you think any of those are worse than Spider from Avatar?
No. Spider absolutely takes the cake.
Thank you. So,
All
Jagger,
right.
yours was who? Yours was the person from Supergirl?
No, mine was the Psycho Killer from Psycho Killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Psycho Killer and Psycho Killer.
Yeah. As character / moment that made you cry.
Ooh.
The last one or the most memorable one?
Whichever one you want if you got multiple.
I didn't hear what you said. Did you say last or?
No, character / moment that made you cry.
Probably seeing Timmy stand up on that like mountain in the Dune 3 trailer. That's probably number one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the Cloud and Sheep Detectives,
Oh,
I think, is easy.
This is actually quite easy for me. If you haven't seen Toy Story 5, click away. But the Jesse sequence was pretty special. That one got me like way more than I thought it would in the moment.
Yeah.
Good pick.
If that didn't get spoiled for me, that would have been my pick. Absolutely.
They got spoiled for you?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Awful.
That's probably my most recent one. But the Sheep Detectives one's probably hit me a little bit harder with the Cloud.
The Cloud was a really good one too.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, those two, and then maybe like a Project Hail Mary one with Rocky, when he was like, I mean, I knew he was gonna die, but something in the ends. I forgot what it was.
He was sacrificing himself for.
When he like took off his bubble suit thing to save.
Yeah, but I knew he wasn't gonna die.
Well, he was like, there was a point when he was like, oh, like what's another like 53 years of waiting so like you can get home.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
And then that was a good one too.
Good one. Good
It's
one.
It's a great flick.
All right, now we can go to most anticipated for the rest of the year. I think ours would all be the same of Dune Part 3.
I mean, me for sure. I don't know if Christian likes a werewolf or chases an Odyssey. But I'm definitely doing 3, obviously.
So coming into the year, it was the Odyssey. And I think trailers from both Dune Part 3 and Odyssey, for me, have just gone like completely different directions. And some stuff that is going on in the Odyssey I don't love. So I think I would lean Dune Part 3 as my most anticipated at this point.
I'm very back and forth. I think I'm just ready for the Odyssey to come out because feels like we've been waiting on this for like 2.5 years now. So, also honorable mention though, since going through the Spider-Man movies, I'm starting to get excited about Brand New Day.
I'm excited.
Did you see how much money that movie's tracking to make opening weekend?
No,
550 million.
oh my god,
Jesus.
I think Toy Story
surprising.
5 was 320.
That's
There's
honestly
no-
really surprising.
I
That
don't-
is like
people
unbelievable.
love Spider-Man, bro.
no, yeah, I was gonna say no.
Yeah,
superhero
but like
people like Spider-Man.
definitely, but like I also like I mean it's the fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, and like you were saying, there's kind of like superhero fatigue. I think like that's
Yeah,
crazy. I mean, obviously it was always going to make a lot of money, but like that's insane.
that is wild.
Yeah,
Spider-Man is
that's a
the-
little unbelievable to me. Least anticipated big movie, I'll say. Like, talk about the biggest ones that are mentioned in like every conversation.
That's a good question.
Doomsday, maybe Spider-Man. Honestly, now that we're just talking about it, like I'm not that excited.
Yeah, I think mine would be Spider-Man. Like, I'm not that excited, and that's obviously 550 million. But I'll be one of those $20, whatever it is.
Sure. Would you guys consider like Cliff Booth like a big release?
I was
Yeah, I
thinking
would.
about that too. Yeah,
Then I'd probably throw that in there. I really dislike the trailer. Yeah, I'd probably go that route.
I'll go with the Social Reckoning.
That's fair.
it's a good
That's
pick too.
I thought that trailer looked horrific.
Yeah,
But I think I'm anticipating it because of how bad that looked in the posters. And it was like, we're past making friends. That might be the worst poster I've ever fucking seen, just copying the Social Network one.
Yeah,
That's bad. I mean, we got some unbelievable releases still to come.
I'm very excited for End of Oak Street. I know I think some of you are a little lower, but
I'm mixed. I'm
Let me
definitely like,
run
excited.
through some. You can go first, though. Sorry.
No, so I'm definitely excited for End of Oak Street. I'm definitely not like, oh my god, I can't fucking wait for this to come out. I have like hesitations, but I also think it could be really good and fun.
Yeah. Let me run through some movies that will just jog your memory before the next question. Odyssey, Dune Part 3, Spider-Man, Doomsday, Hunger Games, Werewolf, Digger, The End of Oak Street, Clayface, Resident Evil, Cliff Booth, Prime Time, Social Reckoning, Dog Stars, Tony. Here we go. Godzilla Minus Zero,
Hope.
Ray Gun, Hope, Fjord. Let's see if there's anything else.
A lot of good ones.
There was
Artificial, if that keeps going.
another like kind of promo dropped for Hunger Games. I am fucking out on this actor, dude.
Oh,
I am
no.
out on
The
this
one who
lead
keeps switching
actor.
actors or accents.
He keeps switching fucking accents, and this one is like a little more consistent, but he's still switching, and I can't. Like, I'm already out on it.
Maybe he plays two characters.
Yeah, I mean, it better not be in the fucking movie. It better just be like maybe these are like trailer takes. I don't fucking know.
Heard some people say this is the best book of the Hunger Games. So
I also like already know what happens. Like I watched Catching Fire, I don't know, and read Catching Fire.
Yeah. I mean, Samurai and the Prisoner from Kiyoshi Kurosawa would be good. Camp Mishima,
Yeah,
whatever it's called. Yeah. So
Yeah,
then my next question would be, what will be, or prediction, what are your top 3 movies at the end of this year? Ratings wise, stars wise, whatever you'll have.
my top 3 in no order or in order? Like, because I actually think these 3 could be 5 stars.
Okay.
Digger, Dune Part 3, and Werewolf.
see, I almost put Digger as my like one I'm not anticipated for just because of Inarritu, but Tom Cruise got me hype in that last like trailer. It was just clips of him over
Just
and
the
over.
trailer of his career.
Yeah.
I think Doom Part 3 delivers, so I'll go there. I'll go
Oh, it delivers.
Obsession. Or are we doing movies we haven't seen?
No. Top three, like whatever you
Okay,
want.
so where we end up.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I'll say Doom Part 3 delivers. I'll say Obsession and Project Hail Mary is where I'll end up.
No Odyssey.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much noise around the Odyssey right now. I'm kind of in like a I'll believe it when I see it kind of mode right now.
I know.
me
It's like I'm saying because like I think you guys are saying it too. Like it's right there. Like it's so close you can literally touch it. And I'm just like there's so much noise around it. I'm like, please just like I just hope it's just good. Like just please be good.
Yeah, I just hope it shuts everybody up and everyone's like, what were we worried about? Like, why did we doubt
Yeah.
this story and why did we doubt Nolan, sort of thing?
I'm gonna kick Digger out and put Project Hail Mary in. But to your points, I saw somebody come out and say somebody who's seen the movie said it's like one of the greatest movies ever made. So
Yeah, it was Kevin McCarthy, but he's like a Nolan glazer, so I don't 100% trust it. But
Yeah.
or I mean, maybe you saw someone else say it, but I saw him say it.
it probably was him. Yeah.
Was it that interview with Nolan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
saw
first
that
of all, this is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
one.
He has like Interstellar tattoos, that guy. So like, I mean, he knows ball, but like he's a Nolan, like
Yeah.
big Nolan guy. So
Most are.
I believe it'll be Dune Part 3, of course, Odyssey, and then the last spot I have like Werewolf, Godzilla Minus Zero, or Resident Evil. Honestly, I think I'll go safe with Werewolf, though.
Wow, you think
I'll
Werewolf
say
has
Dune.
5-star potential?
Yeah, I do. I think Eggers is phenomenal and really just fits the vibe, and I think towards that end of the year, I might be like, yeah, that's phenomenal.
fair.
But honestly, I don't think it will be. My prediction would be like 4.5. I think the only 5 stars will be Dune Part 3 and Odyssey. But also with Resident Evil, I could see it being a 5 or see it being a 3. So
Yeah.
that's why it's like, I was playing it safe.
yeah, that's what I'm not like that anticipating, or I'm not anticipating that much either, to be honest. Just because I don't really love Kreger so far, but that one could be good. I think Dune 3, obviously, I don't want to jinx it, but like it has to be up there.
I mean, the movie's made. You're not going to jinx it. So,
Well, I know, but I'm just like, you never know.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if that movie hits, like, it's literally going to be like just one of the greatest moments of my life. I'll put Obsession up there, and then fuck it. I'll say the Odyssey.
Yeah,
We'll
I
put the
was
Odyssey in the top 3.
just
I hope.
I don't want
Really?
everyone
I
to think
think-
that we're haters, though. Like,
Yeah.
we're not haters.
No, I know. I
think
feel
we're
like-
all very excited for it.
I think I've seemed like most. I mean, maybe Christian seemed like more of a hater on it than I have, but I've definitely been like in between. And I have my hesitations, but like, I do think that like once we get in the theater, it's 70mm IMAX, and it's Christopher Nolan, and it's the Odyssey. I'll probably get swept up in it. Like,
yeah. I can't see this. I mean, I think it's literally going to be a 5-star. So if it's a 4.5, I'm be very disappointed.
Yeah.
Really. Should we do predictions for the Odyssey, like rating wise? What we all think each other would give?
Each other?
Yeah, like for Schnur, like I feel like Schnur's like a 4. I feel like I'm a 4.
that's what I've been
Yeah.
thinking is like a 4.
Yeah.
I
Craziness.
think. I mean, I don't really.
This is
I don't like to like
craziness.
lock into like.
I think
like,
Jagger and I are 4.5s.
And I think Jordan's also a 4.5.
I think I'm giving myself a 5. I actually think this is going to be fucking amazing.
We'll see.
I don't know. I literally when I look at my Nolan lists, I think I have 3 or 4 5-stars: Oppenheimer, Interstellar, The Prestige,
Prestige.
and then like at 4.5, it's like The Dark Knight, Inception. Like I can't see this going below 4.5.
I don't have any out of 5, but Oppenheimer I've talked about a lot that I'm like very like I need to rewatch it, and it probably will be.
Oppenheimer is one of the best movies of all time.
One thing that I haven't thought about until recently is the Odyssey score that I'm very excited for, just to hear it. Like Nolan always has incredible scores, so like I still listen to the Oppenheimer score like every day. So
Yeah.
I did say Love Island was my favorite content of 2026. I take that back. My favorite content of 2026 was seeing the prologue with Jagger in theaters.
Yeah.
Was that 2026?
So
Yeah.
If Nolan opens with the prologue, you're not going to be immediately fucking locked into that seat, like
Oh, I love
expecting
it.
the best movie of all time.
This could be a 5.5 movie out of 5. Like, I mean, we just got to see how it goes. I think it has the most potential to be like, this movie has the most potential to like crack my like top 10, 15 movies all time. Like that's coming out this year. So like it could absolutely fucking blow me away and like I could absolutely love it, maybe the most out of any movie that comes out, but it could also be a massive disappointment.
Yeah. So the thing is, we're not even talking about Dune Part Three. I literally, I don't know if I should fucking like jinx this, but like I literally can't fucking see this movie being bad. Like I can't see this not being a 5 star for me because of how much like a Dune head I am, I guess. But like even with one trailer, I'm like, yep, it's gonna be one of the greatest things ever made.
I'm like, if it's good and it's like really really good, and we give it 5 stars, like I have Dune 2. Dune 2 is probably like in the conversation for my favorite movie of all time. Like, could this enter the conversation that quick? Like, if it's that good,
I
like
literally
I'm like,
think
how high
I
can this
could
thing go?
walk out of this year with my favorite movie of all time being from 2026, and then my second favorite movie of all time being from 2024, and they're both Dune.
Doing
Possible.
that, respect it.
Yeah. I mean, we could just talk about Dune all the time, but I saw someone talking about what could be the best trilogy of all time that could like rival Lord of the Rings, and it's between Spider Verse and Dune. And the conversation was Spider Verse won because Spider Verse is a more complete movie than Dune. Um, Across the Spider Verse wasn't a complete movie. I don't think Dune is a complete movie, but they're both 5 out of 5s for me. So, what would you guys say is like a more of a chance to be the best of the best? Because actually, all 4 of those movies are 5 stars for me.
I
You can go, Christian.
I don't think either could even come close to Lord of the Rings for me, but if I were to stack the two against each other, Spider Verse is definitely in the lead for me. Just because the first two for me are 5 stars. Um, I love Dune Part Two, but I do think that there are flaws in Dune Part One that hold it back for me a little bit. But it's also tough because then like you're comparing like animation to live action, and I think there is something to that. Like we all love animation here, but there's something more like full and complete about a live action movie. So it's a tough conversation.
I think. Sorry, Chase.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I think you can make the argument that, like, because yes, Dune 1 and Across the Spider Verse end off on cliffhangers, but they are kind of complete movies. Like where Paul starts to where he ends of like in the first one. Spoiler alert for Dune if you haven't seen it. Like, what are you doing? But like from where he is at the start, like kind of learning and like kind of seems like innocent and very like soft in a way. To then like putting his skills to the test at the end, like having to kind of become a survivor and like killing someone, and it's like that kind of is like his first movie arc. He has a full arc in that first movie that is like starts and then kind of ends, but sets him up for the second, and then obviously the second one just like carries it. And also, those first two Dunes are one book, so it's like actually two parts of like the same story. Whereas like Spider Verse is kind of like going on a whim right now. It seems like they're like, they kind of like ended that movie, and then we're like, we'll figure out how to actually do a third one later. And also like, but like Across the Spider Verse is like kind of Gwen's story if you think about it. Like starts off very like alone and rebellious and independent, and then has to like bring the team together at the end, and like she kind of goes through her own journey in that I think is like completed in like a one movie arc. So I think you can make the argument that they're both not as like incomplete as people say. But I obviously lean Dune for me.
Well said, as usual.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. By the way,
I think for the general public, I think people would probably lean Spider Verse because, like I said, like people just love Spider Man, and he's like it's just like a much more relatable franchise. But Like I also lean Spider-Verse. Like I'll never forget watching Across the Spider-Verse in theater with Jagger. That was just incredible. Like just the aura of seeing it early was just like just added to it too. Like knowing that we saw it before like the majority of the world was so cool. But um
I literally went home that night and was like looking on YouTube to be like breakdowns or whatever or something, and like couldn't find one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's great, but also sucks at the same time because I want to still be in this universe. And it was like, oh, Spider Verse releases in 1 year from today, March 2024. Okay.
yeah.
I saw clips of like Hat Guy or whatever from the Escape Pod being like at that time he was like, guys, like it's only 9 months, like you'll be fine. Like I know it's a cliffhanger, but like you only have to wait 9 months for it. Like we waited longer. It's like not a big deal. And now it's like
2.5
years later.
3 years.
Yeah.
I think I lean Spider-Verse just because I love the Dune movies too, but I love the Spider-Verse movies. And I get one more thing too on it, like watching it with Jagger. Like Jagger can be very like he can be very like I don't want to say like emotionless. Emotionless is not the word, but he can be very like I don't know how to describe
I
it.
think emotionless is the word.
But like you're not though. And like I remember like I think it was like the I'm gonna do my own thing scene, and like I remember we just looked at each other and you were just like you looked at me and you were like you just like pointed at the movie screen with like a straight face. It was like I'll never forget that.
He did that to me too during the Fade Rotha like gladiator scene.
Like no smile, no look in the face, just like a stone cold face and like a point, and you just know like okay, yeah, like he's feeling himself right now.
So if Jagger's pointing at the screen, you know it's an all-time moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about earlier 2026 versus 2025. Christian is notoriously bashing on 2025. I had to do some research. By that, I looked at his lists for 2 minutes. 2025. At this time last year, only 3 of Christian's top 10 movies were released. So the second half of the year is usually just always better. So we talked about all the great movies ahead of us. What do you guys think is going to be the better movie or the better movie year when it's all said and done?
That's tough. For me, that's tough.
Yeah. I honestly, I think just kind of going on the Dune thing again, I think if Dune 3 really hits like we expect it to, like the rest of the year honestly won't matter to me, especially because that's like the end of the year. I'll just be like 2026 is the year that like Dune came out. But like I loved obviously Marty Supreme and One Battle After Another and Train Dreams and like all these movies last year. So
yeah. Right now, I have 5 movies in my top 100 of all time from last year. I have none right now. I think that changes. I think we'll probably get around the same 4 or 5 around there. But like, I have Marty at 28, and then Sentimental Values at like 50. But I think when it's said and done, there could be 2 movies in my top 15 or 20 at the end of the year.
I think 2026 has a much higher ceiling with like all these big movies that are coming out. Last year we had we had Marty, One Battle After Another, and like 28 years later in terms of like the big anticipated like big boys of the year. Maybe I'm missing 1 or 2. Like I don't really remember. There was like a 1 or 2 week stretch where I remember there being a lot of hype for Sinners because like people were starting to see it. But like we've been waiting on Dune Part 3. We've been waiting on the Odyssey. Like we've been waiting on Werewolf. Like we're waiting on like so many of these movies. So I think like if those hit, we have much higher ceiling. So I think if those hit, I think we'll be looking at 2026 better than 2025.
I agree. Imagine they all hit.
Yeah.
Could be the greatest year of my life.
Yeah, this is a good question. I like this one.
But like that being said, though, 2025 had a lot of surprises, though, like Begonia,
and it was
Train Dreams.
Towards the end too, because coming into August, I was pretty worried. I was like, so this is a bad movie, right? And then we had some absolute bangers drop in the last 4 months.
Yeah. I remember Christian and I went to go see Begonia like on a whim, and like we were like, let's just go see it, whatever. And we came out and we were like, holy shit, that was awesome. There were a couple of those in 2025. I feel like.
This is what I'll say. I'll say that for cineheads, like people who like really love like, you know, the Oscars and stuff like that, 2025 is the better year. You have one battle after another. You have Sentimental Value. You have Sinners. Like I think those are three movies that are going to age super well in terms of like that conversation. But I think 2026 is the year of the blockbusters. There's just so many bigger releases this year. And I think for me personally, like blockbusters get me a lot more excited, even though like a Sinners can like blow your mind and be like, oh my God, that movie is great. I think like naturally I just get more excited for a blockbuster, like an Odyssey, like a Dune Part 3. And like ultimately those are the movies that I typically go back and rewatch. So I think 2026 will ultimately be better. I think it will.
You already have Hail
Thing is-
Mary at a 5.
Yeah.
Thing is, also we haven't even seen like those surprises yet.
Yeah,
for
that's
this
true.
year, like Wild Horse
Obsession
9. I
was
didn't even
a
talk
surprise,
about it.
no.
Apparently, some unbelievable acting performances already. So
Yeah. But in terms of like film discourse, some people think like Sinners is like one of the best movies of the decade. Do you guys anticipate a movie coming out that can be in that same conversation? And I'm not talking like you guys absolutely loving Dune Part 3 because like that's just a type of movie that'll never be in that conversation, I don't think. Like because it's just like such a massive scale blockbuster movie, which maybe we think it should be, but in terms of like a film head making conversations or anything that's coming out this year that could be in that conversation.
I mean, I think Obsession already was.
Like, are you thinking? Are you saying just like smaller scale movies?
I'm thinking
Because
of
I feel like Dune still would be in that conversation, to be honest.
I'm thinking of in terms of like people who people how do I even phrase this? Like
art house, like art
Yeah,
house
like,
people, or
even like
cinephile?
even like actual like directors and like actors and like people who are like really in it, like really like big film heads, not just people like on social media making like, you know, content. I'm talking more so like those types of people. Like is like a Dune or like a Star Wars, like those movies are never in those people's like top movies all time. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah. You're thinking like, yeah. I mean, if the Odyssey hits, like I think honestly, like that story, even though it's like a big scale, I know you keep saying it's like, you know, you're looking for more of a smaller scale thing, but like, I mean, think of like a Lawrence of Arabia or like any of those like massive like scale movies. I mean, I just watched, you know, Kagamusha or fucking Ran, any of the Kurosawa stuff. Like those can still, I think, be considered up there like that. And I think the Odyssey has a better chance of like, just based on like the fact that it's the Odyssey more than maybe like Dune 3, you know?
Yeah.
I think that is a possibility. And there's like Fjord that like people are talking about that won the Palme d'Or. I think it'll be good. I'm excited for that, but I don't know if it'll be like one battle after another good.
Yeah.
Like Sinners.
This gets me more excited. Like I wish. I mean, I can't. We get one of the biggest releases, so we've been waiting for so long, and next week ends. So I'm very excited.
Yes, sir.
This episode's got me more excited about the movies in the back half of the year.
And we got Black Ops 1 campaign that Jacob's gonna be streaming in
Wow,
hopefully
true.
a week or two. So,
We
You
get
give that a 5 star?
GTA.
My 5 star. 5 star on my gameplay.
dude, do you not to get off track, but do you know anything about that campaign at all outside of like?
I just know like the numbers Mason and
Yeah,
then like
dude, you're gonna
that's really
fucking,
it.
you're gonna eat that shit up, dude. I promise you.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, that's
all
it.
for me.
That's all we had. Like,
Yeah, that's all we have. Unless
categories?
you want to keep going, but we're at 2 hours.
I'm gonna leave off there. My ass is hurting me, to be honest.
Fair
Sitting
play.
in this chair. That's why, everybody, because I'm sitting in this chair for 2 hours before
Sure.
I get memed all over Twitter. God,
Crazy 4th of July for you last night?
what?
Said a little crazy 4th of July for you last night?
maybe a little too crazy.
Well, this has been episode 75 of the Watchlist podcast. Follow us on socials. Come back every week. join the Discord. We gotta get up. Christian, you gotta have notifications on the Discord.
You're right. And I'm making a clip this week.
Yeah.
Back to clipping.
Back to clips.
But thank you all for listening. We'll see you next week.